Speedrunners.
Welcome everybody to the IRL DQ Grand Championships, where these two are gonna race through the rest of their natural lives for sick children. May the best man win. 3, 2, 1, bazingo!
Alright. Humor aside though, with the events of Twin Galaxies and Todd Rogers within the speedrunning community, I thought I'd take this time to shed on to some other drama that was happening behind the scenes with the Zelda speedrunning community, and an infamous defunct runner known as Cosmo Wright, now transitioned and called Narcissa Wright. Before becoming Narcissa, Cosmo was known as one of the best Zelda speedrunners, getting a 18.10 world record in Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Oh, fuck! It's over. Ocarina of Time is dead. Any percent is done. That's it.
Events such as AGDQ, and even an invitation to run against another speedrunner, John Numbers, at Nintendo World Championship Finals 2015.
2, 1, go!
He would end up losing this event, and it would cascade him into a set of what he refers to as mental disorders.
I'm out of my mind, out of my fucking mind. I'm out of my fucking mind, out of my fucking mind. I'm out of my fucking mind, out of my mind. I'm out of my fucking mind, out of my fucking mind. I'm out of my fucking mind. GG, golly, oh my. I was doing fine once upon a time till my brain left and it didn't say bye. Don't look at me wrong, I'm out of my mind like Lady Gaga, Bobby Fischer combined. So paranoid of espionage, I'm watching my doors and checking my blinds. My brain's a vacation, they're telling me, and I'm bipolar to the severity, and I need medication apparently, and some electrocompulsive therapy. I am a rebel, but yes, I'm so militant, still I am eligible for disabilities. I am psychotic, but there is no remedy. This is not figurative, this is literally. These people so dumb, I go to the mental facility. See, man, I'm so out there, I slap fives with BT, slap fives, I don't need a feature, they don't want me to eat them a la carte when I'm on the speed. If you feel the same as me, then you gotta agree, I'm out of my mind, out of my mind, out of my fucking mind, I'm out of my fucking mind, out of my mind, out of my mind, out of my mind, out of my fucking mind, out of my fucking mind.
That later pushed him into a male to female transitioning, calling himself Narcissa Wright. His mental health and bitterness towards the speedrunning community, one of which he dislikes due to losing the Nintendo World Championship 2015.
See, maybe if I can draw all the 4chan kids into my chat and then I can set them straight and tell them what's going on, and they can change their fucking memes. Get the story right.
Due to his ex-girlfriend forcing him into an open relationship and sleeping with another speedrunner by his own account, became the new viewpoint. This toxic...
I'm always on the fucking ground floor, like playing shit that people care about like 10 years later because they're so fucking behind, they don't even realize what they want. Like playing competitive Melee in 2005 and shit. Like I'm always fucking ahead of the curve. By the time people gain interest in the shit that I care about, I'm already like moving on to the next thing, and it's just like I'm fucking sick of it. People haven't like fucking like realized like what I'm capable of, and like it's insane to me. It's like it's incredibly fucking tilting to me. Like the people are horrible. I fucking hate gamers. I hate people who watch video games. I fucking hate speedrunners, and I fucking hate people who like speedruns. It's all fucking disgusting to me. Y'all have such fucking poor taste. It's disgusting. I fucking hate you.
and somewhat disturbing sudden behavior changes, like open heavy drug use.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Really sorry. Okay.
Caused many within the speedrunning community to distance themselves from him, pushing him more to commit to retaliatory acts against the community he used to be a part of. As the years went by, with the downfall of Narcissa Wright would be signed in stone with begging streams to his jaded audience.
Oh, please support my Patreon, please. Please. I just need another $1,500 per month, please. Please support me, please. Please support me. Donate to my Patreon below. Please. Please give me money, please. Please.
And the eventual banning of his Twitch TV account, his main source of income. As of now, he was recently unbanned on Twitch TV and streams daily. This would lead us to what I refer to as the hijacking and ransom of the Zelda speedrunning community as a whole over the course of 2 weeks. ZeldaSpeedruns.com was the main site used by the Zelda community to monitor and log all runtimes, planned events, support up-and-comers, and talk about Zelda, Nintendo, and speedruns as a whole. Similar to Twin Galaxies and the official Speedrun.com, the point of this was to build a community dedicated to keeping all data and world records on file and verifying for Zelda games. Narcissa, being one of the original founders who had abandoned the site after his transitioning, had left the site mostly in the hands of the community as a whole to survive, setting up web vectors to link back to the site if it never needed to be used again or taken over. This would be left alone until Narcissa noticed that the community had set up an online shop for buying merchandise, like t-shirts, in order to pay for web costs and server costs to host all the information related to ZeldaSpeedruns.com. Narcissa, and chat logs, had become angered by this, claiming that this is quote-unquote gross to him, and disliked the management overall, claiming that he was the quote-unquote queen, and quote, will be vengeful and self-interested until I have pushed everyone else out of my space, and then I will have peace and quiet. Even name-dropping certain staffers, which led to one staffer, Bokovalins, to cave into demands and apologize in hopes for Narcissa to stop any hostilities. This would be a waste, as Narcissa had then hijacked the site and uploaded creepy, glitchy Zelda music with an image, "I will never be used," with the initials NW. This event also led to the ZSR staff to make an official statement on what was going on as a whole and what would happen to the information stored here. With the Zelda speedrunning community completely disrupted.
Knowing that me having control over ZeldaSpeedruns.com, I was like, where would they try to put Zelda Speedruns after I take it? And then I thought, well, maybe they'll put it at ZeldaSpeedruns.org. After all, they probably consider themselves an organization. So ZeldaSpeedruns.org would fit. But I'm gonna buy that and make it so they can't put it there.
Given into a hostage situation, this would lead the community to reach out to speedrun.com, the official site for all and any speedrunning essentially. Over on the forum website Kiwi Farms, it was suggested that for a long time, the Zelda speedrun community was wanting to move their database to their site and combine with their parent group of the community as a whole. With this motion by Narcissa to steal and destroy the entire community's hard work, this would be the push needed to convince the site staff to give the Zelda community a place to stay, and stay they did. Zelda.speedrun.com became the new website for ZSR, and the data was thankfully recovered by the management and backed up before Narcissa attempted any more harm to the entire community records and discussions. Of course, Narcissa would like to think differently on speedrun.com handling the ZSR community now, irony at its finest.
Speedrun.com it's a fucking bad site for Breath of the Wild. It's fucking bad for this game. It can't fucking differentiate things very well. It's fucking awful. It's fucking terrible. It's a terrible fucking site for this game. It's the new fucking Cyberscore. It's not a fucking fit platform for the kind of fucking art that I want to fucking create. It's not enough. It will never be enough, and I'm sorry. And the entire fucking site was my fucking idea in the first place, and it just like is still not even good enough because I became so fucking woke due to my fucking like insane knowledge and wisdom from playing speedrunning so many fucking years and pouring so much of my life into it. So fuck that website, because it'll never be enough for me. It'll never fucking be good enough.
And with this, Narcissa has solidified himself as never being allowed to be a part of the hobby he helped found, or at least never respected within his own community. Ostracized, if you will. After everything that has happened to Cosmo prior to his glory days, and the amount of empathy to share with him, I personally cannot see myself being someone to feel sorry for Narcissa after all this. It's one thing to have a bad situation happen in a relationship, hell, to lose a championship, but this is why we dust ourselves off and get back up again, something that Narcissa seems to be lost on, and would rather lash out at the hobby that gave him and everyone else joy to watch. Maybe one day he will turn his luck around and be on top again, but to me, that's wishful thinking. And as always, I am the Exceptional Detective. See you on the next case.